What's up, you guys? This is going to be the review for Game of Thrones, Season 5, Episode 5. So we made it to the halfway point.
Yes, we have.
It was pretty much the aftermath for Ser...
That battle with the Greyworm and Ser Barristan.
Yeah, Ser Barristan still me, so he's dead.
With his noble swordsman skills.
I mean, because when he died... It was just like, he was tearing up, but I thought he was going to just kill everybody, honestly. I was just like, oh, this old dude's about to save the day, because he has his reputation as this guy, you know. But he kind of had this...
In a sense, I kind of didn't.
I did look at all this white hair. I was just like, well, this guy is kind of old. Look at all this white hair. How he was moving, you could tell he was moving like an old man.
I'm going to stroke my blade, and slice down the harpies with one fell swoop of my terrible swift sword. That's what I was thinking, and he was gonna get stabbed up. But he actually did pretty good.
He did pretty good, you know.
Pretty darn good. Actually.
Yeah, of course, they got him in the end, and he was just like, oh, heart attack.
It was so like in a play. Oh, my heart, my heart.
He had that dramatic. He had the dramatic death. He was like. Because didn't he scream? He was like,
it was like, oh, fetch me my linen. It was like those.
Like this hurts. He probably didn't feel pain.
It was almost like a pose.
Long time, so it probably really felt terrible for him.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's dead. We have, so Daenerys is pissed off. Greyworm, at least he's alive, but he's recouping right now.
Yep.
Daenerys.
Her Targaryen activated.
Yeah, she got mad, you know.
She had to make an example. And she actually, I guess this was, I think it was kind of like, at this point for Daenerys, she was like, maybe it might be good for me to set an example and, you know, get reacquainted with my babies. Yeah. To show them that I'm still their mother. I'll come and feed them. You know, she set an example.
That was probably perfect.
Yeah, it was actually, you know what I'm saying? I think she did kill 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with 1 stone. So, yeah, like, she had to set an example. And luckily, you know, I guess she was about to take it a bit further, but...
I was just like, man, those dragons burned the mess out of those people. It's so nice.
It's so convenient. You can cook your food.
You gotta eat it cold and...
Boy, dragon breath... that brings a whole new meaning.
That's what I need, because I love my food hot.
He melts food.
Let's go to the next scene was with, it was the Boltons, and that's over at Winterfell. But they showed the whole Boltons. They had Ramsay with her girl, Mary, whatever her name is. Who cares about that girl?
The side piece.
Yeah, Sansa, she saw Theon reek. And she was just like, oh, I can't believe you're just... treacherous tale is here, you know? And so
like horrible.
So yeah, and then Ramsay, they had the whole dinner scene where
his psychosis was just dripping all over the table. Even Roose Bolton was like, you know what? Let me just knock the chip off his shoulder.
And his wife, as we found, she's pregnant. She's gonna have a baby. Ramsay is so pissed off because it's gonna take his spot.
Oh, goodness!
And Sansa, you could tell she like this. She's like,
like, yeah, like it's. I have to say something. You guys, I mean, I know in the beginning Sansa was naive and it was just all about Joffrey, but I don't know. I have an adoration for these rich aristocrat like women.
She looks so bright.
She's an endlessly tall woman, and she's so beautiful. And I was just
who does her stuff
like her garments are just everything. She's poised and perfect. But the thing is, she's been. I mean, tragedy has befallen her ever since her dad's head got chopped off. And like everywhere she go, her auntie was trying to take her out and all. It's like
brothers, which we know she doesn't know that 2 of her brothers are still alive.
Yeah, like
but, I mean, I don't know. She even knows about Arya. She probably don't even just assume she's.
Yeah, I mean, as tall as she is, she should need to have some type of martial arts with those long, wonderful legs. Anyways,
so yeah, back to what's that big woman's name? Brienne
of Tar.
Puck, whatever his name is. Podrick, that's his name. I knew it started with P. So I knew I was gonna
you was getting
throw out
there.
a few
You was
keys and
trying.
get to it.
You got it. E for effort.
So they are trying to plot to get a message to Sansa to get her out of there because Brienne is determined to get
serve
out
these
of there.
women.
Yeah, she's gonna serve
She's
Lady Stark until she's dead. Because
right.
through death, whatever, she's gonna serve.
Oh,
she's gonna do what she gotta do.
Yeah,
she's
lady.
very honorable.
That's
she's probably
a tall glass of honor.
Lord Adolf Stark is probably in heaven, just like, ooh, I bow down to you because your honor knows no other. Right. You have the top honor. You're loyal to my wife.
She's
so
flappable.
Yeah, she's super loyal. I like the character. I don't know what Ramsay was trying to do with that scene. I think he was trying to have some psychological control over Sansa. That's just my opinion right there.
She gonna slap hellfire from that boy.
And you can tell that she's just like, she's not afraid to say, like, this is my home. This is her home. And she's just like, you people are stereotypes, strange weirdos. Yeah. And I want you all to feel. And so they talked about, Bolton and Ramsay talked about the whole war that's going to come for the fight for Winterfell between Lord Bolton
and Stannis
and Stannis.
His red trollop.
Then that was the next thing we went to. We went to the whole wall. Of course, the leader, Jon Snow, talking about trying to decide what to do.
From Aemon.
And yeah, he decided a big, bold, crazy move.
When you put in the leader's position, you're gonna have to make decisions that's, very uncomfortable, but those decisions must be made in order to, have things move about.
You just got to make hard choices. So that's what he was trying to do. The little boy is not, and a lot of people aren't happy about that.
He even freed his arch nemesis, wildling ginger warrior Viking man.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Stannis is now marching. They're heading toward the wall, so it's gonna go down. I say, of course, not next episode, but maybe the episode after that, episode like 7 or 8 or something like that. It's gonna be a big fight.
Huge.
Big fight. And the next scene was back to Daenerys. They had Greyworm in bed.
Lord.
And he just said the right things to what's her name. She was asking him questions. It's like, this and that. And he was just like, if I died, I wasn't scared to die. I was scared that I wouldn't see you again. And she was like, oh.
Look. Let me add some sound effects to that. Basically, when he told her, I bet you her happy place was like,
she just
been away.
Like, why you had to go there?
Like, seriously, she was. I mean,
now I got
the
to
chemistry.
Get on. So she went and gave him kisses, and I guess
we don't know how this scene went down because I'm gonna keep this PG. If you know anything about the Unsullied, which I'm quite sure the book readers who's watching,
they don't have a lot of stuff.
So
I guess she was like, what can I do? I have to find
many things.
So I guess we won't go.
We're not
but,
this. Yeah,
she was like, they had it. I don't know whatever. I think they just kissed at that point, but she was thinking about more. Daenerys and she was trying to get some advice from her friend, the girl, and she made the decision on her own, really, ultimately. And I guess she's gonna marry that guy or something. But the next scene, we went back to Tyrion and Jorah Mormont, and they decided to
they went to Valyria, y'all. This is like the Bermuda Triangle of Game of Thrones. Basically, for the whole doom of Valyria. Now, I did read into the lore of the backstory, which is richer than the... Anyways, basically, I don't know what was their purpose of going there. I guess he just really wanted to be impressed Daenerys with some sort of souvenir. I went to your old city and I tried to retrieve something just to show you my loyalty. That went to hell quick.
I saw a jump out. I was like,
something looked like Resident Evil, Silent Hill.
This thing jumped out in the back of the
and just dropped in. I was like,
y'all better get out of here right now because this is not gonna go good. Something's about to come for y'all.
Mother, kids, get in the room now. Go, get out of here right now before they spank you.
Oh, and then they had to fight off, and really it was Jorah just fighting off
Like,
because he had Tyrion tied.
Yeah.
And he's a small little guy anyway, so it's not like he would have helped out much.
And then
he had to jump in the water. Yeah.
It was like the
if you touch him.
Yeah, if you touch him, you'll get the grayscale. Like it's almost like Resident Evil turned up.
That's an infection.
You can't even get bit.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's worse than getting bit. You can't even get touched.
Like, you can't get touched. Like no.
That's you just gotta avoid those things. So they were successful for the most part, except we see at the end that Jorah was touched and had
a hint of grapes.
But well, it was a good episode.
Overall.
Next
Why did
episode,
they go there?
Yeah, that was just a dumb decision, I think. But dumb decisions are made a lot on this show, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what makes the show interesting, I guess.
Yeah, it turns and twists. So next episode is gonna be probably one of my most favorite because they're going to King's Landing and things about to heat up. They got Grandma back, Grandma Tyra.
Grandma Tyra, you know
lady.
she's the shiznit.
Yeah, she's about to go ahead and just tell people like it is. She's
read these people for vampire blood.
Yeah, and so things are gonna go down in that situation. Then we have Arya training. It's still going back to the whole Ramsay Sansa situation, I believe, or at least the Boltons. A lot of stuff looks like it's gonna happen next episode.
Don't touch my Sansa.
Yeah. Hopefully Sansa makes it out in one piece. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching this video, and peace out.